Hello football fans, yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, and as I said then, hello football fans. It's not really a Borough related video, although there is one bit of transfer business to get talking about Borough at the end. In the world of transfers, there's a fair bit going on, and I've been a bit slow to sort of even get onto this subject and even get these videos banged out for you guys. So I apologise, I've been a little bit lazy with it, but now we need to get back into the grind of things. So I'm making these 2 videos a day, daily vlogging, and also transfer videos. Any sort of video football related, this is a football channel. We need to get straight back on it again. 5 transfers to bring you, although there's 51 transfers out there in the world. I could have brought you today 51, but I would have made for literally a 1 hour video, and it would have been pretty crazy. So yeah, I won't tell you about all 51. If I do want to tell you about any more, I do have a phone there with all the sort of sources on it and all the possible transfers that could be happening. There's a fair few, as I said, there's 51 possible transfers, but I have written down on a bit of paper 5, 2 come from Manchester City, and I'll go straight to the first one. Royal Service, you want to call him, 10 years at the club next season. David Silva will leave Manchester City. Game is a bit of a shock to me, I'll be honest with you. So far, he's had 395 appearances. Of course, he's going to play the season coming, and then as soon as the season ends, being next season, obviously, well, as soon as the season ends in May, that's David Silva. He will depart Manchester City, and that will make him 10 years at the club. And I believe a player plays 10 years for a football club, they'll get some sort of testimonial, or aren't they open to get some sort of testimonial? Like I said, 10 years with the footballing club. He'll be 33 years old. David Silva, kids to the Premier League, and he just blew all our minds away, man. He was absolutely sensational. When he leaves next season, I think he will be missing the Premier League. The guy is such a talented footballer, man. He really is. At the age of 33, he's still got the intelligence to pick out a pass, take on a man, have a shot from wherever. He is just a world-class player for me. David Silva, he's up there probably in my top 10 favourite players ever. Well, I should say, playing right now in this world of football. And yeah, David Silva, Spanish international, what a player he is. Man City went for him all them years ago, and he's paid off for him. I'd say nearly 400 appearances for Manchester City, about 71 goals I think he's racked up, and won 11 trophies. So big up David Silva. What a signing, what a player, and big up Manchester City for obviously bringing him into English football. The next one, they are about to sign, or on the brink of signing, the most expensive defender in the world. The price beats VVG, I should say VVD, should I say Virgil van Dijk. Actually beat his £75 million price tag. £80 million. Harry Maguire from Leicester City goes to Manchester City. Now, both teams were interested in. By both teams, I mean both Manchester clubs, Manchester United, Manchester City. Both wanted Harry Maguire's signature. They both wanted him. But it looks like Harry Maguire has turned down the chance to join Manchester United and gone to Manchester City. We managed underneath Pep Guardiola. Why did he turn down Manchester United? I personally have no idea. I don't know why on earth he's turned down Manchester United. But why has he chosen Manchester City? Maybe he sees a bit more ambition. Maybe he sees that he'll win a few more trophies than like being in the future than what he will Manchester United. Like I say, to come from Leicester City, £80 million is a lot of money for him. It's a lot of money in any day and age. But £80 million for a defender, making the most expensive defender inside the Premier League, and I think inside the world of football. What a signing it will be. Harry Maguire is a fantastic defender. England international. Of course, did that World Cup with us last year for England. Scored headers. He got nicknamed the Slabhead, and now he could be possibly going to join other sort of England international teammates. Kyle Walker, John Stones, Raheem Sterling's there as well. And like I said, for £80 million, a lot of money Manchester City are putting on his head. But if he comes off and it works out for them, fair play to him. Next one, Spurs about to sign a 22-year-old Leon midfielder. I'm going to try and pronounce his name the best I can. Is it Tanguy Ndombele? He's having his medical this week, and that is a £60 million price tag on the guy's head. Again, I don't know much about him. He's only 22, so he's only a youngster. But of course, they see that he's got some sort of superstar class in him. £60 million, a lot of money for the midfielder. Bringing him in, does it mean Eriksen could be gone? Will Eriksen get his move to, or should I say, well, yeah, Eriksen's obviously linked to a move to Real Madrid. Will he go to Real Madrid, Christian Eriksen from Tottenham? Is this their sort of replacement in case he does go? Try to get some backup on it. You never know, but for £60 million, it's a lot of money. And like I say, this guy from Lyon Could be joining Spurs this week if the medical goes through, and so to the transfer. Next one, Crystal Palace. Well, listen, they've got a couple, haven't they, Crystal Palace? Wan-Bissaka obviously going, well, looks like he's going to go join Manchester United. 90k a week. I think it's about 50, is it 55 million, 60 million, somewhere all that sort of region. Mental transfer move for him, in the word of the money. You know, he's only young as well. Do you know what I mean? I think he plays in England under-21 international. He's only a young player. I think he's getting paid 10k a week at Crystal Palace, which makes him the lowest paid player in the first team of Crystal Palace. Manchester United said, well, we'll actually give you a 90k a week. Money does talk at times. And if someone's going to go to work for you, and you're going to say, oh, all I'm on is 10, or should they say, all I'm on is £10 a week, and someone says, well, I'll offer you 90, you're going to go for the 90 grand offer a week. So, Wan-Bissaka looks like he could join Manchester United very, very soon. And the next one is Crystal Palace, bringing somebody in, spending a little bit of that money that Manchester United are going to give them for that player, and that is Liverpool. Liverpool's Simon Mignolet, should I say, £8 million. I didn't think this guy was even in English football anymore. I thought they got rid of him, and I thought he went on the same car as Karius, so I thought they both did one. But clearly, Simon Mignolet is still at Liverpool, and potentially going to the capital to join Crystal Palace for £8 million. There's nothing really much on it. I don't know how much the guy's going to be on a week. If it does go through, he does still have about 18 months left on his Liverpool contract. But like I say, £8 million. Will it go through? I can't see why it wouldn't go through. Simon Mignolet doesn't really get close to the first team. And as I said before, I didn't even think he was still there. I thought he'd moved on months and months ago. So, yeah, Crystal Palace going in for it. It's a bit of a weird one. I didn't really expect them to go for Simon Mignolet. But fair play to him. Fair play to Crystal Palace. They clearly want him. If he's eager to go there as well and get obviously first team football, which he probably will want and probably will need, £8 million is the price tag. And that's what it looks like they're going to go for. And like I said, the last one, a big one. A bit of a superstar in the world of football. Manchester United want Ben Yedder from Seville, I believe he's at right now. And they're about to trigger his release clause of £35.8 million. Good player, Ben Yedder. Good striker, of course. I mean, there's that link that Romelu Lukaku could be going to Inter Milan. His agent was there yesterday talking to Inter Milan, trying to finalise a deal on that one. If that one goes through again, a bit like Spurs with Christian Eriksen sort of links. If Lukaku moves on, Ben Yedder comes in. Is Ben Yedder better than Lukaku? In my opinion, yes. 35 million. Well, listen, this guy's going to cost less than what Manchester United paid for Lukaku. Remember, Lukaku cost Manchester United about 75 million, wasn't it, at the time? Something ridiculous like that. Ben Yedder to them, hit the release clause, trigger it, whatever the hell you want to call it. £35.8 million. Not sure how long the contract will be. Don't know how many years it'll be at Manchester United if it does go through. But of course, later on, as soon as it sort of goes through, everything gets released, then I can bring off the, another video discussing the Ben Yedder transfer and everything that's going into it. But yeah, at the minute, if they do touch that release clause, he will automatically have to leave. £35.8 million, Ben Yedder to Manchester United. It's a big money move again. But I said the biggest one of the day that I'm going to bring to you is, of course, Harry Maguire to Manchester City. It's a lot of money for a defender. But in this day and age, in this world of football, if you want a good defender, if you want one of the best defenders out there, who obviously Pep Guardiola feels Harry Maguire is a leap and bound above any sort of defender inside this world, if you like, on this planet, and that's why he's going to go and bid the £80 million that he is. Hopefully it works out for him. Remember, Manchester City obviously bought John Stones from Everton for £50 million. It didn't really work out the way that they hoped it did. But now, potentially, England international, teammate to a few of that back line at Manchester City. And I reckon he'll do alright as well, do you know what I mean? Listen, they have decent players around him as well. £80 million, a lot of money, but at the same time, do you know what I mean? You look at a few of them transfers there. Simon Mignolet to Crystal Palace. Would you say Palace is his sort of level now? Would you say that's the sort of team that he's meant to join? Do you know what I mean? A mid-table sort of Premier League team? Maybe so. In the end, Simon Mignolet probably won't get first-team football if he does go to Crystal Palace. He ain't going to get in ahead of Alisson at Liverpool, so you'll probably say that, yeah, do you know what, fair play, he probably would fit in there, you would say. Who else we got on there? Ben Yedder. Lukaku goes, it opens the door straight away for a first-team spot. You would say, would he be battling out with Rashford, or maybe Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to go two up front next season, play Ben Yedder and Rashford next to each other, or put Rashford on the wing. We don't know. These things, of course, matter as well. On that one matter, who's obviously Manchester United's midfielder, obviously took a 45% pay cut earlier on last week. And it's just, well, listen, just to stay at Manchester United, I think he's on about 125 or 135k a week, and the guy was on 180, but because he was settled in the area, he didn't want to leave. But yeah, I say, hopefully I get some more daily transfer news out to you guys. And hopefully tomorrow I have another one of these out as well. If you did enjoy this one, show some love, man. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Peace out.